The hidden Buddhist kingdoms of Afghanistan, lost cities beneath the sands. Today, Afghanistan is known for its Islamic heritage, breathtaking mountains, and a turbulent modern history. But hidden beneath its soil lies a forgotten past, a time when massive monasteries, golden statues, and peaceful kingdoms flourished here. This is the story of the Buddhist kingdoms of Afghanistan, lost for over a millennium, yet still whispering their secrets through sand and stone. It began over 2,000 years ago, when merchants and monks from India traveled along the Silk Road, the lifeline of ancient trade. They brought not only silk and spices, but also ideas, stories, and a new philosophy, Buddhism. Afghanistan, with its strategic location between India, Persia, and Central Asia, became a spiritual crossroads. Cities like Kapisa, Bamiyan, and Mes Aynak turned into vibrant centers of Buddhist art, education, and pilgrimage. In Bamiyan, colossal statues of the Buddha, carved directly into cliffs, towered over the valley for more than 1,000 years. They stood 38 and 55 meters tall, the tallest in the ancient world. Further south, at Mes Aynak, monks lived in vast complexes filled with stupas, meditation halls, and priceless manuscripts. The walls were decorated with colorful frescoes showing bodhisattvas, kings, and scenes from the Jataka tales. These sites weren't just religious hubs, they were also cultural melting pots, blending Indian, Persian, Greek, and Chinese influences into a unique Afghan Buddhist style. Daily life revolved around the monastery. Monks studied scriptures, taught philosophy, and engaged in debates that drew scholars from as far as China. Markets bustled outside temple walls. Merchants traded goods from Rome, Persia, and India. Pilgrims arrived carrying offerings of gold, textiles, and incense. Buddhism in Afghanistan was not a closed-off faith. It thrived on exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures, making these kingdoms both spiritual sanctuaries and economic powerhouses. But nothing lasts forever. Over centuries, shifting trade routes, political instability, and the spread of Islam gradually transformed the region. The final blow came in waves: invasions, destruction, and abandonment. Monasteries fell silent. The great Buddhas of Bamiyan stood in lonely watch over empty valleys. By the 10th century, Afghanistan's Buddhist era had all but disappeared, buried under layers of time. In the modern era, archaeologists began unearthing this hidden past. French expeditions in the 1920s and later Afghan and international teams uncovered monasteries, statues, coins, and manuscripts. Mes Aynak revealed itself as a treasure trove, a city over 5,000 years old that later became a major Buddhist center. Yet today, it faces threats from looting, conflict, and mining projects. These discoveries remind us that Afghanistan's history is far more diverse and interconnected than the world often realizes. Though the Buddhist kingdoms are gone, their influence lingers in art, in stories, and in the very stones of Afghanistan. They remind us that this land was once a place of pilgrimage and peace, where travelers from across the world came seeking wisdom. Preserving these sites is more than an act of archaeology. It's a way of honoring the many layers of Afghan identity. Beneath the dust lies a truth. Afghanistan's history is not just one story, but many, each waiting to be told.